Yup, got you too. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm about to fuck everybody up. Ew. Where's the next person? Oh, somebody hit me! Oh no!
Oh, somebody hit me too. Fuck him.
Get him.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, was that you? I hit you?
Yes,
I'm tearing everybody up. Get in front of me if you want to. I'm tearing everybody up. Oh man. Somebody got a box. Oh, someone snatched that from me. Wait, you got this on hard? Oh, that's TNT. I shouldn't have did that. Oh no. Oh no. What did I get?
What did I get? I'm blind.
I'm on took off.
Oh shit.
You took. Oh, I thought that was a ramp. Oh,
shit.
You took off. You took off. You cheat. Oh, they snatched the box before I got it. They snatched it. Y'all cheating. Everybody snatching these boxes up.
Oh shit, almost fell.
Alright, so what do I do? I got a box.
So you press B.
Alright, I got another box. Alright, press B.
Yeah.
Oh, and I killed somebody.
Oh shit, I'm going wrong.
I didn't know there was death
Oh, I went the wrong way.
That's what you get. Because y'all was snatching my boxes up. You took off like that. Alright.
I was going too fast.
Why did I just go?
Hey, this is Sexy Sarika, and this is a very special edition of Sipnplay. I got the lovely Miss Gogo.
Gang gang.
We're about to play Crash while I interview her, and she'll be answering some of the questions that you guys submitted. So make sure you guys check it out. Here with the lovely Miss Gogo, and I'm gonna ask her the basic questions because you know some people don't know certain things about her. So what's your nationality?
I am Puerto Rican and Jamaican.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I actually have my DNA done.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like a bunch of different things that I had no idea. So the one that shocked me the most, and it's only like 1%, was Russian.
Oh wow.
That shocked me the most. I was like, the Russians came and got us too? Like, they wanted us too? Like, no, but
I can't wait to get mine done.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know if, you know, I'm not the kind of person that's going to claim all those things because...
But it's good to know.
It's good to know kind of like where you come from, but definitely, you know, Puerto Rican and Jamaican. I would say those are the two main things. But I know that I'm Puerto Rican by way of the Portuguese coming and getting us. So yeah, so that's what makes me Puerto Rican.
That's what's up. And where are you from?
I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
Everyone
thinks
Brooklyn.
I'm from Philly though.
Yeah, I thought you was from Philly too.
When I started porn, well, I started stripping first, and I was going to school in Philly. I was going to college in Philly.
Oh, okay.
So from there, I went to porn. So the fact that I was in Philly at the time, you know, stripping and building a name already, everyone thought I was from Philly when I came out.
What was that like, stripping? Did you like it?
Back then, yeah. I mean, it was when I came into stripping, like I'm an old hoe. I'm an old hoe. When I got into stripping,
back in that day,
pussy was $100. So no, when I got into stripping, it was still kind of like secretive. Like you didn't go and tell people like I'm a stripper.
Yeah, now it's more open.
Now everyone's like I'm a stripper.
Yeah.
So it was exclusive, therefore it was more money.
Yeah.
You know, and not every girl was doing it. You know, but then Bush came and fucked shit up, and now and the average girl, like the average school girl like me, was like, oh, we could go to a strip club and make money. You know, whether they were built for it or not. They just needed money, you know, and there was no one hiring. So they went to strip clubs. So now it's like really oversaturated where the average girl thinks like, oh, I could be a stripper. Yeah. Which I'm for empowerment. So like, if you want to be a stripper, you could be a stripper. Yeah. But it's just, the lifestyle will break women down, you know. But I came into a time where it was still glamorous. It was still a lot of money. It was exclusive. So it was a lot of fun. And I feel bad because the girls that come in now, it's not as fun.
Yeah,
you know,
they look like they angry all the time.
And they should be. They are. They are.
In New York now, it's like a beef with strippers and bartenders.
It's always been like that. Though.
Oh, always have. Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause the bartenders, like not necessarily because I don't want to say them specifically from starlets or anything like that, but in New York, it's a couple different things. It's the bartenders, right? That if you want to be a stripper, be a stripper.
Yeah.
But you're not, you're a bartender. But they really highlight them.
Yeah.
And then it's a Spanish versus black girl thing.
Yeah.
So, and it's, I felt like, I've always felt Puerto Rican. You know, I've always felt like a Latina woman. And I never broadcasted it like that because everyone around me just saw me as a black woman.
Yeah.
And also not being raised by my father, who's Puerto Rican, I was like, oh, fuck him. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't give a fuck about that. But then going into the clubs in New York, which I really didn't work that much, you know, in New York, I could see it, like, a difference. I had to come in there talking Spanish, you know, me llamo Gogo, you know, bailando, you know. Like, it's crazy.
Real. It is, and I be seeing some bartenders, like, cause I love strip clubs. So when I go, I notice like a lot of bartenders, like, say you throw money at a stripper behind the bar, a bartender will come up and start shaking her ass to get some
money, be a stripper then, you know.
And when you throwing it at the stripper, so then the stripper gonna get tired of the bartender, like, yo, she not throwing no money at you, she throwing it at me, but since she's shaking her ass, you know. It's like who gets the money first.
But you know what? Down south is really a strip club way of life, right? It's always been like that. And New York has always been a VIP way of life.
Yeah.
It's never been, you know, it wasn't until the South came up here, music-wise and culture-wise. In New York, it was about getting a dude in the back, getting a sugar daddy, VIP type stuff, right? The girl that's sitting with the guy with the money and you don't know how she making her money, she ain't really shaking her ass. Down south, you gotta shake your ass for that money. And it's not about sitting and talking. They don't really want to hear that. So, you know, New York was always kind of funny like that, where a lot of the down south girls, or just strippers in general, we see one culture, and then you go to New York, it is not really like that. And then the clubs in New York make a lot of money off the bars. They're smaller, so they don't have 100 girls.
Yeah, they do be small.
Like down south, you know? So even the bigger name clubs, I would go to New York and I'd be like, this is a big name club. This is tiny. But that's how New York is. Everything's small, you know? Like,
one strip club that I did like in New York, they shut it down. It was Sin City. They kept the bartender.
It's in Philly now.
Oh, they moved it? Oh,
yeah, Vanity Grand is now Sin City.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm scared. Because it's all, and now it's turning into the Spanish girls. But the one thing though, Philly, they like their black women. So Philly ain't really for that. You know, like it was packed when it was Vanity, and I know it's new, and he still got to do his like coming out thing. I don't want no beef with Frank Antonio. You know, I don't want no beef with you. You shot me for straight stunting, and I love him to death, but if he think he's gonna bring the whole Spanish thing, light skinned girl thing to Philly, they're not. They're going to the hood. They're going back to the hood now. So it's, you know, that's some New York stuff. That ain't no Philly stuff. So you got to keep the sisters in there. You know, you got to keep the dark skinned girls, the brown skinned girls, the chocolate girls. You got to keep us in there.
There's this club in Brooklyn called the strip club called Amore. I seen a lot of brown. It's new. They have a lot. I noticed they have, you know, a lot of brown skinned girls. I noticed they push them more.
That's good.
Yeah, more than the Spanish girls.
And I'll be real, you know, the Spanish girls, they're gorgeous. You know, my Spanish women, we are some of the most gorgeous women on the planet. But I'll be real, like, y'all boring as shit on the pole. All that cha-cha, salsa, merengue shit. Two-step, that ain't nothing but a two-step with a twist. You know, and the black girls, they'll get up there and hit a split. You know, or upside down, twirl around, sweating and shit, making their ass clap, you know. You go to New York, no, I'm for real, you go to New York, and I'm like, yo, these are some of the most beautiful women, and I love it. And then, like, you know, and they play in the Spanish music, which I like, but y'all niggas don't know what they saying. Like, let's be real, like, the customers, most of the customers don't know what they saying, you know. So they up there, and they doing a little, you know, movements and shit, and they have a straight face. And it's like, they so pretty, they don't want to sweat. You get what I'm saying, man? Sisters get up there, and they be working hard as hell. So, come on now. Like, you got to keep the brown-skinned girl. You got to keep the sisters. I'm Jamaican, so you got to keep us up in there. Because we the ones clapping ass, making it fun, while the Spanish girls you know, they on stage y'all boring. In the back room, y'all funny as shit because y'all always want to fight. They always want to fight somebody.
You ever got into a fight with one of them?
Not the Spanish girls, no, but I seen them fight. And ain't nothing funnier than seeing a Spanish bitch that don't speak Spanish fight against a bitch that do speak Spanish fight, because they be mad as shit at each other and don't know what the fuck each other's saying. They be mad as shit.
Mad fast.
They be mad as shit at each other, yo. And then the fucking bitch gonna say, go back to Mexico. I'm like, bitch, you on the same boat. Like, cause you don't know Spanish, you feel like you ain't on the same boat. It's like, but they be back there for blood. Them Spanish girls, don't piss them off. Don't piss them off. Black girl, we fuck you. But them Spanish girls, they out for blood and blood.
They will cut you.
But they get on stage and be boring as hell. In the back, ready to snap.
What else I was gonna ask? So everyone knows that you do adult movies, right? Do you still do it?
I still do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So where can people go to check out your new movies?
Of course, OnlyFans, ManyVids, Connect Pal.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, you know, my stuff. So you're not gonna find it on Xvids. I work really hard to keep it off Pornhub, Xvids, all that stuff.
I tried to look for you and I just saw
a bunch of old stuff. Yeah, I don't. I need my money. I need my money. So no, y'all gotta come. And what I really like about these platforms now too is I can interact with people.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at my movies on X videos and stuff, you leave your comments like, I don't see them. I don't get them, you know, all the messages and stuff. I don't get that stuff. But if you go to, you know, my OnlyFans, you know, I message every day. I message everyone on my OnlyFans.
So you're closer with the fans.
Definitely. And I give you guys more exclusives, and you can buy more things and custom vids. But you pay for that monthly subscription. I interact with you. Okay. So, and it's really me, you know. So that's the.
So make sure you guys subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Yep.
I'm gonna put the link in the bio so you can check it out.
Yes.
So have you ever thought of getting into like directing or producing videos?
I do. So I own Gogofukme Studios, and a lot of people know I own Space Game Productions. So because we do like music videos and everything too, other than porn. But everything I do now I produce. Okay. So yeah.
How you like that?
I love it. I love it. I like creating a fantasy. Yeah. So I really like it. I like to shoot the stuff. So it's all like the story, kind of, right? I like to put a story, right? Okay. And for me, the weirder the better. So, you know, my co-producers and stuff and my assistant, they're like, I don't know. But I'm like, no, trust me, it's going to be hot.
What was a weird story that you put together?
So it didn't work out because technical difficulties on set, right? So I'm not gonna put their names out there, right? The guys' names out there. But basically, I wanted to do a scene where I had a stepbrother, right? And my girlfriend came over, and like me and him don't get along, and then they ended up sleeping with each other. And I catch him, right? So I'm like in the corner masturbating, watching my stepbrother and my friend have sex. And then my girlfriend leaves, right? Because she has to, emergency happens, she has to leave. So now he's horny, and he didn't get to finish. So then he comes, and then we end up having sex. You know, like the stepbrother, stepsister thing. Yeah. And at first it was like, you know, I thought it was, so to me, that's fine, right? Yeah. Didn't think nothing of it, right?
I don't think nothing
of it. It doesn't freak you out, right?
No. I watch shit like that.
Yeah, I like that shit. I don't know what it is about
the
like
mom, the stepmother, and the.
Is that bad? Incest is like happening.
I don't think it's incest because it's like stepmother and it'd be like it'd be the stepdaughter's boyfriend. Which one did I say? It was the it's the stepdaughter's boyfriend.
And the stepmom.
The stepmom, like the mom was trying to teach her because she didn't know how to.
Yeah, that's like I like that. But I also like the cousin stuff, or to be for real, it's all fake anyway. Yeah. You know,
they're not really related.
We're not really related, but it's really creepy because I was going through male talent that looked like they could be related to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like, you look like you could be my brother. You could look like I wanted to pick it, like, because I wanted to be, you know, like
to look real.
And for real, to be for real, the best sex is sex you're not supposed to have. Yeah. Right? So I wanted to make movies about sex you shouldn't be having.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good idea.
So, and not just the like gym sex or oh you caught me sex. Like I wanted it to be like openly like out there, but I'm really not trying to promote like a generation of fucking incest, you know, because that's the thing. The kids, you know, kid-ish, right? Like teenagers, they watch porn and think this is what sex is supposed to be, and then they grow up being like weird, right? So I don't want, you know,
a whole generation being weirdos,
thinking you could fuck like your sister or your cousin or your stepmom or whatever, but you know, we think about it, you know. I like it. I mean, I got some cousins that, you know, are fine as fuck, and you know, and I don't know, like, so I can live out all my naughty fantasies now and direct it and have it the way that I want it to be, and that's a lot more fun than me coming up on set and they're just like, okay, go, now bend it over, like, you know, and do this. So it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more work, but it's a lot more fun.
I've always been curious, alright, so with porn, right?
Which one's yours and which one's mine?
That one is yours, yeah.
This one's mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was always being curious, did you ever have like a bad experience while you're shooting? Like, did you have like a problem with the guy, or he was just like an issue before you started shooting? Did that ever happen before? Or
like an issue prior to seeing him on set, or an issue that happened on set?
Like on set. Like, did you see him and then it was like, how do I put this? Like you was grossed out by him by something that he
did? Like half of them. No, I'm joking.
or do you have like a pre-sex talk? Like, say it's a person you never met before. So do you guys have like a little sex talk or whatever? So
in the beginning, I didn't. When I was new, it was kind of like, well, when I was new, I started off on a major black company, West Coast Productions, so I had top talent, you know, whatever. But as time went on, and I started working with other companies that had their own talents, at first I wasn't having the conversation, or at first I wasn't saying no a lot, because I didn't want to get the reputation of being difficult. You know? And I didn't want to intimidate the guy or hurt their feelings, because I wouldn't want to walk up on set and a guy goes, no, like, you know, and like turn me away. But they do. Companies don't have a problem saying like, no. You know, so I shouldn't have, it's my body, you know.
So you should say no if you want to.
As I got, when I realized like, oh, go-go is going to be a thing, like it's not, you know, when I first came into it, I thought maybe I'd do a couple movies, make some money, and go about my way and finish college, right? Which I did finish college, but when I saw that go-go was like becoming a thing, I was like, you know, I realized I could say no and they would accommodate me more. You know,
try to find somebody that you would say yes to. And
maybe not find someone, but fix the problem. So I never had a problem with male talent per se. I've only had issues like, there's some male talent that I'm not attracted to. Where I'm kind of like, you know, but if that's gonna stop me from doing a scene, then I'll never do a scene, because you're never gonna find like the perfect guy, right? But I've had issues with maybe producers. So I did a scene where from the moment I hit the hallway, they had a camera in my face.
Oh wow.
And then when I went to the bathroom to like clean up, and I was just talking about this too with someone, they tried to come in the bathroom.
Oh, why are you trying to like...
like dish my pussy and pee and shit. And I guess their thing was like they want to capture like reality TV type shit. But I can give you fake reality. Like if you wanted to act like you caught me in the hallway, let me come in, get into character, and then we could take it back into the hallway and I'll act like I just walked up. You know? Like, or at least
they're trying to give you no warning.
Or even if you called me and said like, listen, as soon as you come in the building, we're gonna be on you. Like that's another thing, right? So but I think that he gets off on catching girls like off guard. So the guy I was with, the company that I was with, Whoa Boys, Tommy Brown, work husband, we're still banging. A lot of rumors out there that we ain't banging. That's still the love of my life. So Tommy Brown, well, if he has a bitch, I'm sorry, I was just joking. But anyway, he you know, he was like, yo, like, the fuck out of here, you know, he's from Brooklyn, so he's like, get the fuck out of here, like, you know, pulling him out the bathroom. And that's enough now for me honestly, if I would have hit the hallway now being who I am and that happened, I would have turned around and walked away. But at the time, I didn't want to be difficult. So I was like, okay, but they corrected it, you know, because I've seen his videos now and he's really bad. Like, he does worse. And I think like a part of him was like, let me not do that to Gogo, you know. But then, like, and now thinking of it, he probably had a male talent that now I wouldn't shoot with.
Oh, okay. But
he was cool. He was just extra. Like, not that attractive. He had like blue contacts and tongue ring, like the extra shit, like really, really extra. And I'm just like, that's really not my type. So now I would be like, no. But at the time, I mean, you pay your dues. So
you're dating, right? And a guy asks you for a threesome. Like, how does that go about?
So, okay. So I try not to. I'm trying to recap. So I will be honest, I try not to give a threesome away immediately.
Okay.
Like, a lot of girls think, oh my god, I got this great guy, let me go ahead and give him a threesome, right? But I think that's something you do when it's time to spice it up. And if you just met, or if you're like 6 months in, you're still in the blissful stage. What is you spicing the fuck up? Like, and you don't even know, it takes time to know.
I meant like when you're dating like long term, like, and you're trying to spice it up.
I don't date long term. No.
And you're trying to spice it up, like, and he asking, or
I'll pay for some.
Okay.
I'll pay for some before I go out and like think that he gonna go hit on a girl or I'm gonna go hit on a girl. I'd rather be like, yo, shorty, how much? You know, but I feel like I'm a whole lot. I'm a whole lot personally. So, you know, if a guy's thinking about a threesome, like, you think you got this down, like, you ain't got no clue. Like, you ain't even,
They be trying to have two, so.
Trying to disappoint two bitches at once. I'll say it. Y'all trying to disappoint two bitches at the same time. No, it's like, get to know this. Let's have fun with this. And then, you know, it should be up to the girl. So then it'll be that. I take offense to a guy that asks for it. Like, you know.
Like, what?
Where you coming from with this? Like, I know you bust every time, but you ain't even asked me if I bust every time. Like, if I want to do it, I'll do it. You know, and usually if I want to do it, we at the club, we drunk, and she a bad bitch, and I'm just like, fuck it. Like, because we like pretty, girls like pretty things, we like shiny things, right? And we like cuddly things. So if I'm drunk and I'm at the club, and you shiny, pretty, and cuddly, you know, off the strength, like, I'm not even attracted, like, I'm not like pussy, but I'm gonna be like, let's take her home, you know? So it has to be initiated by me. If a guy asks, that's the first way he's not gonna get it.
That's true. Alright, so for your very first scene, was you nervous?
Well, now that you've asked, no. No, it was no, I wasn't nervous. So, you know what? I was nervous. Okay, so we did like hours of pictures, right? So it's my very first scene, and I was nervous then. But like I was saying, like during the pictures, and like I wasn't like moving right, and the director, like, I'm like, okay, they're used to professionals, so like he's like, now bend over more, and I'm just like, you know, and everyone thinks they're a model and they're pretty, like before they get on a professional set. So then I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? Apparently I'm not as good as I thought I was. So then and then in my mind I'm thinking like, I'm not gonna know this guy. They're gonna get like this huge guy, right? And I don't think I've ever had really big dick into porn, right? Like I thought. And then and I don't know a lot of the stars, but like I was saying before, I grew up, you know, with that joke, like the guy with the tattoo on his hip, you know, that looked like he came to rob the place and just ended up fucking, and they're talking about Nat Turner. So before I was old enough to do porn, that's like the one porn star in my mind. Him and Wesley Pipes, like that was like the one porn star in my mind that I always was like, you know, I'd fuck him. Like, you know, I would do him. He was so sexy to me. So like, he's not on set at all. Like, it's just me and like the videographer, the photographer, and then they're like have me all oiled up, and I'm about to like lay on this thing, and then I hear like this Mustang pull, like this loud car pull up, and Nat Turner gets out, and he's walking on set, and I swear to you, it was like fate. You know, like I see him walking towards me, and I'm like,
yes.
It was meant to be. Like the only porn star that I like wanted to do, like, and I even thought that when I got on set, I was like, you know, it'd be crazy if I ended up doing that guy.
Yeah.
And here he comes, like walking up, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck him. Like I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him. So no, like when he got on set. And I think the nervous part was like, how do you start?
Yeah.
Right? Like, because then they want you to like talk, right? I don't really talk. I don't have the best teeth, right? Like I'm from New York. Like I sound crazy. Like it wasn't cute to sound like Cardi B, and now it is. So like at the time it wasn't. So I'm like whatever. So I'm like, okay, I sound stupid, I look stupid, but I swear to you, as soon as we laid down and like my clothes came off and his dick came out, I was like in it. Like I knew what to do. Like I knew
it was natural.
It was so natural. And then he's a crash course. I'm gonna put Nat out there. Don't hate me.
What does that mean?
So I'm gonna put he was a crash course in the porn. So it didn't hit me that guys need certain things to come. Now this isn't the weirdest thing now over the years that I've had to do to make a guy come. But for my first scene, it shocked the fuck out of me. He wants me to look him directly in his eyes and not blink. Just stare at him.
That's
so he can come. And Nat has these big fucking round eyes.
So he's just looking at you like...
He's on top of me. And he's like, look at me. And I'm like... This is my first scene, right? So like, and he's my dream guy, right? So he's like, so I'm like, I'm trying to be sexy, but I'm like staring like I'm terrified at him. So then you try to look away, I'm like, and he's like, look at me. And I'm like, and I'm like, okay, all right. So now I get it. Like, you know, some guys need some shit, you know, they need a certain way. Right?
So they could finish.
You know, and it's not going to be about me necessarily because they don't ask me, like, you know, what do you need to finish? You know, I just got to do what I got to do. So after that, I think they really expected me to be there for that one scene. And maybe I would do good, maybe I wouldn't. But apparently that first scene was so good that they asked me to stay, and then I did a bunch more scenes in different companies and stuff like that. And that very first scene, I'm so proud of this, right? Porn awards. So I won an award. I've been nominated many times for Ass Woman. That scene's I'm the original Ass Woman. And I'm the first in the series. And it's been nominated, it's won awards, I won awards for it. And to think that that was my very first scene that I'm winning awards for.
That's crazy.
Like, not my 10th, not my 3rd, not my whatever. Like, I came in killing this motherfucker. Like, okay, alright. Pussy got some power. So I was just, you know. So I'm a little like, you know, but it was definitely, I think, due to the fact that I wanted that. Like, before it just was fate. Like, if it was anyone else, I might have been like nervous or something. But it was him, you know.
That's what's up. When you was doing a scene, have you ever, did you ever come while doing a scene, or is it all acting?
All acting.
No one made you come before?
I had a couple fetish scenes where I was forced to come.
Oh, okay.
Like with some machines or something like that. But as far as mainstream porn goes, no.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Never.
I would think, you know, they would be like, what, you know,
I come orally.
Yeah, me too.
I only come from oral. So, and most girls do. Guys get like all weird about that, but most women only come from oral. So, you know, they don't focus on that in porn. And then it takes us like 20 minutes. So everyone's sitting there while we're just like, you know, like until we come, you know, and that's boring. So they don't focus on that. So at the end of the day, you know, no, you just, you know, it feels good, you know, it's all good, but, you know, I don't get over the hill. And if I did, that would be bad because I would go to sleep immediately.
Right? Like, hold on.
I bust one, I'm like a guy, I'm like,
scene over.
Bye.
Alright, so right now we're going to do the fan questions. So these are a couple questions that a couple of my followers asked. Okay, some guy named Shizzy Wizzy 617.
Shizzy Wizzy.
Shizzy Wizzy. He says, does she prefer sex in the shower or sex on the beach?
That's a good question. Because I love shower sex. But beach sex, it combines the sun, right? Like the heat on you, and then I'm thinking of the wind and you're butt naked, right?
But the sand.
And what? I have to be on the sand?
It says sex on the beach, so I'm assuming sand.
I'm assuming that there's a towel or something, or maybe like a. Okay, so that changes it. I don't want to be going around the sand all in my cootie cat. I would pick. So the beach, you get scenery, and you're outside naked, which is just like freeing and sexy alone.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're in public, like, well, hopefully you're not in public, but hopefully you're alone. But
private beach.
Like I would. Okay, so if I was on a private beach and he said, "Do you want to go in the shower and fuck, or do you want to fuck right here?" I would do beach sex.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love shower sex. Like.
Okay, somebody's named Pay-Per-View 6. He says she's one of my favorite. Ask her what happened to her B-Day videos. I don't know what that means.
What are my birthday videos on OnlyFans? I had a birthday fuck fest.
Oh, okay.
Where I had like 3 guys, not all together, 3 or 4. It was like a whole night of guys coming through fucking me for my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. They weren't random guys. They were actual porn stars. Like Rome Major, YB, Dallas like it was like a bunch of guys that came through this house and fucked me for my birthday. They're on OnlyFans.
Yeah, so you gotta go
and ManyVids. You could buy the full movie. You could buy on ManyVids.
Yeah, so you gotta buy those videos.
Yeah.
Pay-Per-View 6. Okay. Somebody named Hami Ford. He said, "Go. Do you work with local amateurs for your fans only? I would love to star in a video."
I do, but you gotta go through a Okay, so I'm gonna clarify it. I think Instagram will shut me down for saying this. So, but I'm doing casting calls. My first one is gonna be in Philly, August 17th. So if you maybe don't have the money for a private production, you can go to a casting call. It's cheaper. You get information. It won't just be me looking for talent, other people too. But if you want to get into porn, with me or any other female out there that sells ass, book us. So if you book me for a private session, it's like an audition, you know? But what we're not going to do is fly to wherever you are and set up this time for free. Yeah. Like, that's what we're not going to do. Yeah. You know, so if you really want to get into porn, start off by booking, if they do that, trying to book your favorite porn star. And the fact that you take the time and the money and the effort and come A1, that means a lot, you know. And what girl's gonna turn down that footage, you know, if it's good footage, you know, so.
That's true. Alright. Somebody named Chef Stuffer, he said, what do you like more, porn industry or modeling?
I like them both. I like them both probably equally, because with modeling, I can be beautiful and glamorous and creative, where in porn, I can be, but no one's cute with nut on their face.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
you know, like, I mean, it's fun. Like, I like porn because it's fun. I can be creative, but at the end of the day, like, you don't show that to your mom.
Yeah.
You don't frame that and put that on your living room wall. So, you know, I like porn is probably almost more fun. Oh, pause. I'm about to say they kicked me off. Let me end it and yeah, like you have something beautiful at the end of it, and you could be whoever you want to be.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, so they're both equal. I can't do one without the other. If I quit one, I'm just gonna quit them all. So.
Yeah. All right. This is the last question. Somebody said, G Moneybags _ He says, can I meet you one day?
Book me.
You gotta book her. So before we, end this episode, what is the conference thing you was telling me about?
Okay, so August 17th in Philly, I'm throwing an Adult Industry Professionals Conference and casting call. So just to clarify it, just to break it down to what it all means is 7 to 10. We're having 7 to 9. We're having a conference where it's going to be a porn star celebrity panel. It's going to be me, Miss Cleo, Freak Mom Media.
I like Freak Mom.
Yes. And I'm so honored that they are coming, you know. And then Tender Montana, Beauty Doll, Miss Feed Me, that say Stella Carter. My mind, Tommy Gunn. Alfonso Lays, YB, Cameron Cox, Cameron Congo, Ralph Horan, all these, I'm missing some girls, I know, Miss Cleo, did I say Miss Cleo?
Yeah,
Miss Cleo, Lady Phoenix, Chanelica, Slim Spins, Fetish Doll. All these porn stars and producers are going to be in the building for people who want to get into the adult industry, and also people who are new or in the industry but want to figure out, navigate their way, need some guidance, or just simply want to network, right? They want to get the keys, maybe they're not making the money that they thought they wanted to make, or blah, blah, blah. But also, the companies that are coming, including myself, are looking for new talent. So it's not only a conference where if you want to get into porn, we're going to give you all the keys on how to get into porn. We're going to, like, OnlyFans, ManyVids, how to even start those things, what you need to, how to book people, blah, blah, blah. You can network, probably book somebody from the conference, but also we're going to do a casting call too. So not only are we going to give you the information, we're going to actually give real opportunities. Okay. So you can come for the seminar, which you get a general admission ticket. It's just a seminar. If you're there and you change your mind and you want to do the casting call, you want to do the audition, it's $50 at the door, but it's $25 if you get it online with your ticket. So $75 for VIP. And people are asking me now, which is crazy, right? So do I pull my dick out when I'm there, right? No, you don't pull your dick out when you're there at my event, okay?
So is this good enough?
So a casting call, what it includes is you're going to get an application, right? With your application, we're going to ask you about your testing. We're going to ask you about what videos are you willing to do, what you have done, all your experience, your porno name, all the basics, right? But then with this, I'm not just going to give you a piece of paper, because a lot of the casting calls, that's what they do. They give you an application and they look at you and they say, oh, when you're in LA, give me a call then. And they don't really have intention on shooting you. Then what I do is I'm going to take your application, I'm going to take you back one-on-one into an actual room, and you're still not going to pull your dick out on me, okay? But I'm going to take you back in privacy, and we're going to go over your application, but you're also going to get to show me your pictures, your videos, whatever you have that you've done, even personal videos, like you and your girl, or you or whoever, because I'm not going to release it on, I'm not going to, whatever. Show me what you've done, and if you do get picked, if me and the other panel, they're gonna say, oh, I would work with him, or I wouldn't work with him, or I would work with you, or wouldn't work with you. But if you get chosen, the very next day, so on the 18th, I'm doing a power shoot, and you will be invited to the shoot, and you will do a physical shoot. Okay. We will actually shoot you, your first shoot. If it's not your first shoot, whatever, we'll shoot you. And then you pull your dick out. But if you don't, and if you don't get chosen, because a lot of people know, well, am I guaranteed? No, you're not guaranteed, right? Just because you think you could be a porn star doesn't mean you can, right? Yeah. So, but if you're not chosen, I also want to give you the resources, because personally, and I know I've been getting all this bullshit about this, so I'm going to say this as clear as I can. Personally, I'm a straight girl, but I do girls on video. But I do not do BBWs. Okay. And I'm not looking at you like, I looked at you, that didn't mean that I thought you were BBW. I looked at her like I said BBWs, and I looked at her like, you're not BBW. But anyway, I don't personally do it because, one, I don't really do pussy like that, and BBWs, that's a whole lot of pussy that I'm just not into, right? That's a whole lot of pussy and ass that I'm not gonna do. Alright, so I don't personally do it. Does that mean that BBWs can't do porn? Hell no, that does not mean that.
Yeah.
And if you do come and you don't get chosen for whatever reason, if I don't want to shoot you, or some of the girls that are doing castings or companies, they didn't necessarily pick you, doesn't mean you can't start a porn career. Doesn't mean you can't make thousands of dollars, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 with your own website. Yeah. And I will show you how to do that too.
Yeah. Just
because I don't shoot you or your type doesn't mean that I can't help you.
Yeah.
You know, do what you want to do and make your shit happen, because there's someone that's gonna fucking buy it, and I know how to fucking sell it. And if I don't have the answer, the 28 other people will. Collectively, we have the answers. Yeah. So I don't want people thinking that, I made it affordable, because people are charging $500, thousands of dollars. Yeah. If you book me personally, you're gonna spend $2,000 to try to audition with me. But I made it $50, $75, $100 at the tops. Yeah. Because I want people, I'm not trying to hustle them. I want people to really get in the right way, but also, make money. Like, felt like they left with something. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Alright, well, thank you for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm going to put the link to buy the tickets and the link to her OnlyFans in the description. So make sure you guys check it out, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.